what I usually do when we get there, I usually go and set up. Yeah. And then come back down and do some other stuff before heading the esports and Twitter and stuff. Like changing rooms on the pitch and stuff. Yeah. So I went up and then set it up, set camera up, sorted. I go back to the ladder, and the ladder's pulled up. And I look down and thinking, I can't get down here. So I'm trying to flag a student saying, can you let me down? And the minute I got down, the ladder went straight back up. Really scary. When they come to us, they used that winch and they went, well, we do have a winch, but there's no wall. Fixtures was just adjusted. Sat on top of the tunnel.
We do that.
Ball shot. And we're underway here. Cam King takes the kick off, goes back to Nathan Clark, who's going to lost it long enough for Rodney. Meppen Walter won the header though, and it's now in the newcomer Connor Hall. Started from Bolton last night, but Jerome Bingham wins the tackle at Bolton North. And now on the right outside is Elliot Newby. Teague. Spread all the way out wide now to Scott Duxbury. Town winning it back to Vance Rodney, gives lays it off to Cameron King. King able to drive at the Chorley defence. Redshaw's on his left. He finds him. Oh, Redshaw was almost in the box, just didn't quite take the ball with him. He's going to chip it in, though. Free header to Vance Rodney. Has it in the back of the net, ruled out for offside. Oh, within a minute, 47 seconds, Town had the ball in the back of the net. Really good interplay between Cam King, Devante Rodney and Jack Redshaw, who chipped it in from the left. Devante Rodney, free header, absolutely unmarked by the Chorley defence. It was about as simple a finish as he was going to ever get, and it was very, very close. I couldn't tell from my angle whether it was offside or not. But positive signs to the Shaman. The Chorley's free kick is cleared by Bingham Williams. Cooper battling with it in midfield. King able to flick it onto Danny Williams. His ball just cut out by the Chorley defence. But now the host comes forward with Hall, but again well defended Nathan Clark, and Town clear. Big header up from Anthony Kay, who's another one of the new signings Chorley's made this month. 37-year-old defender, joined from Port Vale. Goes all the way through to Sam Johnson. He's just going to take his time with his kick, looking for it. Jeff King's pressing high on the right hand side. Goes long, Devante Rodney wins the flick on, just couldn't quite latch onto the boot of Redshaw. And the total cleared it. They've come back over the top. It just ran through to Irwin. In the Chorley goal now with big Courtney Meppen-Walter, who plays it into the feet of Elliot Newby. Now with Norton put under pressure by Cam King. That's the Meppen-Walter, who's going to loft it high down the left hand side. First headed by Niall Marr and then by Staunton, but it drops in midfield to Cottrell. Plays off to Alex Newby. On the edge of the box, tries to dink it back into Cottrell, but well cut out by Staunton. He's got ball at field, finds Jack Redshaw. Acres of space to Cam King on the right. It's got the roll past King and Devante Rodney will keep it in. Lots of space for Devante here. Going to drive at the Chorley defence, brings it into the box on the right hand side. Can he get the ball in? Does so, cleared by Teague. And it's lofted forward by Cottrell. Not really into the path of anyone though. Clark can head it down to Charlie Cooper, does well to hold off two Chorley players. And he's brought down there by Connor Hall. Can't have a free kick on the halfway line. Really positive signs in these first couple of minutes. Obviously Devante, his goal being disallowed, but Jack already driving in, and Devante there, a really nice one driving into the box. Nathan Clark going to try and chip it forward towards Jeff King, who flicks it central. Cottrell clears, but King gets a head on it again and he's able to find Jack Redshaw. Back to Jeff King, who takes it past Duxbury. Just goes out for a throw though. Just didn't quite have enough room there, Jester. keep it in. Chorley's throw goes all the way back to the keeper, Matt Irwin. He's going to look for the long ball forward. Alex Newby beaten in the air by Nathan Clark. As far back now as Meppen Waterloo again going to look to kind of sliced it down the left hand side. I think Duxbury was his intended target, but it wasn't a complete slice, and it's going to roll out for a town throw. Just a couple of yards before the halfway line here. Goes long from Marr. Jeff King is a man who's able to put a foot on it, but it was loose and goes straight back out for the Chorley throw. Duxbury will take another one of the new signings. Like Chorley, he was promoted from the National League North last season, but we've stopped Port. Joined Fylde in the summer, and now with Chorley on loan. Town with it back in midfield with Staunton. Plays it back to Jerome Bingham-Williams, who's playing on the left side of the back three today. Back to Danny Williams. Now back with Jerome. Going to look for Redshaw down the line. Teague able to clear. Clark up in the air well, though it goes up for the header, goes up for a Chorley throw on the halfway line. We're taken on the right hand side, and I think it was Alex Newby won the flick on, but he rolled all the way through to Johnson, who looks to release Rodney quickly. Meppen gets up in the air, wins the header. And it just rolls out for another town throw-in, which Marr will take. Again, well down the line, looking for Rodney. Probably just going to roll out for a goal kick though. Yeah, it is. Anthony Kay happy enough to see that out. Long forward from Irwin again. Marr wins the header. Meppen got there ahead of Rodney, and Duxbury looks to keep it in. It's a good foot there from Jeff King, and he's found Devante Rodney, and he's taking it past two, taking it past three. Rodney into the box, gets a shot away, good block Andy Teague, and then cleared by Anthony Kay. Devante Rodney, Chorley didn't know what to do with him there. As Town continue with it forward, Danny Williams wins the header, flicked on though by Kay. And Bingham Williams just going to hold Connor Hall. So he's lost out there though with Bingham Williams. Connor Hall will win it back to Chorley on the right hand side into the feet of Hall. Now Newby back to Challoner. Elliot Newby, Cottrell. Challoner's going to drive it into the box, but it's a good header away from Clark, and King can win the flick on. And Rodney has turned Meppen Water there. That's a blatant foul. They're hugging him. Meppen Water is a big man. He let Devante Rodney get far too tight for him there, because Rodney's been doing him for pace already, and that's quite rightly he's a booking for a blatant foul from Courtney Meppen Water. Remember him having a really good game for Chorley down the chain earlier in the season as well. But he's an absolute unit of a man. Town will have a free kick on the halfway line though, very, very central. Almost only a couple of inches to the right of the centre spot. Clark, the man over it. And I say Town half pushing up every single man by Clark in the Chorley half. And he's going to look down the right hand side to Jeff King, who's able to win the ball. Goes back to Cooper. Now Marr. Clark. Composed from Nathan Clark, and he finds Danny Williams on the left hand side. Good control from Danny. Goes central to Devante Rodney, who's going to shoot from distance, and it's just inches to the left of Matt Irwin's post. Took it early from Devante Rodney, driven across the floor from around 20 yards. And I think a couple of Town fans thought that went in as it bounced off the back of the advertising hoardings, and Biffled the back of the net. But again, opening 10 minutes, all Shaman. Goal kick forward from Irwin. And it's won in the air by Duxbury. It's going to fall to Hall, and now he's in release. Elliott will be on the left-hand side, but Nathan Clark does well there. Regains the ball for Town and puts it out for a throw. Duxbury takes the throw. Central into Newbury, Cottrell. Now back to Kay. Put under pressure by Staunton. Given back goal to Elliott Newby. Duxbury. Got Jeff King to beat, and King stands him up fairly strong, holds it up and wins the ball back to Town. And wins the throw in for Scott Duxbury. Well played there, Jeff does. As Duxbury look to drive into the box. Just didn't give the Chorley ball back an inch and was able to put a foot on it and just force him out for a throw. Marr takes the throw, which Duxbury wins in the air, but Charlie Cooper was able to put a big hoof on it and get it clear. Headed up in the air again by Anthony Kay. About 3 of them tried to take Rodney out, but they all took each other out, and Scott Duxbury there. They're really going into him. Cleaned Rodney out there. Town have a free kick, which Clark finds Danny Williams with. Williams back to Dylan Williams. He's going to look for the ball over the top for Redshaw. Headed down by T. Into the feet of Williams. Now again with Jack Redshaw. Charlie Cooper for Town. Back into our own half. He's been a move. Back across to Nathan Clark. Town just taking the time here. Bodies are forward. Niall Marr. Back with Nathan Clark. Clark's going to look for the crossfield ball to Williams again. Over both him and Challengelow. And it will be a throw in for the Magpies on the right hand side, about midway inside their own half. From the header of it, went straight back out for the throw. Second header went to Cottrell, and it's back out on the right hand side to Newby, but cut out there by Charlie Cooper. Sounds Cam King, his pass was a little bit loose, so straight into the pass of T. Now it's Kay. Cottrell, good sliding challenge from Josh Staunton, and now Devante Rodney's got to run at the Chorley defence again. Again, that's just a blatant foul on the edge of the net's not given it. It was Elliott Newby's got nothing of the ball, and a lot of Devante Rodney, and nothing's happened according to the rest. But again, Joshua Staunton is there to win the ball back. Laid it off to King. Now Williams back central with Cam King. And again, through the offside trap, Devante Rodney tries to almost round with the keeper. But Irwin just about got there. Charlie can't deal with him at the minute. Oh, and another day he's the 3-up already. Matt Irwin still has the ball for Chorley there, keeper. And Josh Staunton everywhere once more, wins it back for Town. Cam King, strong to claim the ball for himself. Lays it off to Danny Williams. Now Jerome Bingham Williams, who again is going to look for the ball over the top, and Jack Redshaw might be in. Oh, Anthony Kay has to make sure his header was well placed. Won it back for Chorley though, and he's now with Courtney Meffel-Walter. Again, cross field. But Danny Williams, well read, and heads it all the way back to Sam Johnson. Shame of Halifax being belted out really well. Sam Johnson plays it upfield. Staunton again wins it in midfield. King just couldn't quite control the touch, so it's out to Northe. Then with Elliott Newby, lays it off to Challoner. Looks to release Alex Newby down the right hand side, but far too much on it. And it rolls straight out for a goal kick.
Also, the Michael Johnson made himself known for the draw with Michael Johnson.
So Sam will take this goal kick. Any scores in any of the other National League games? Wrexham 1-0 up at Harrogate, Maidenhead 1-0 up at Eastleigh. In the other National League games so far, everything else goalless. As Staunton wins the header in midfield and finds Danny Williams, who's managed to play a nice ball through to Jack Redshaw, who's going to run at Andy Teague on the left hand side. Redshaw lines up to shoot, does so, just blocked by Kay, but it's going to fall again to Williams. Now finds Redshaw's pal right on the left hand touchline. King back to Cooper. Now central to Bingham Williams. And it was a loose ball from Bingham Williams. It went straight into the pass of the on-rushing Naughty, who was closing him down. Came too quick at Naughty for him to control it though, and it comes out for a Town throw. Just on the edge of our own box here. Just lost a little bit of tempo there, Town. Bingham Williams takes a throw, headed away by Kay, and flicked on by Alex Newby, but again Town win back the back three, doing their jobs brilliantly, as it comes forward to Meckham Walter, now into the feet of Elliot Newby, back to Duxbury, who's going to look for his cross field ball, into the back post, great save Sam Johnson from Connor Hall, short of the back post. It's still in the box though for Chorley. It's a missed kick from Hall. He looks to lay Newby off. And it just goes wide. It just goes wide. Town just couldn't quite clear the lines, and they had 2 or 3 opportunities to, and that's really the best chance of the game so far. Connor Hall's shot, Sam Johnson was at his best to keep it out. Town still couldn't quite get it out of the box. Connor Hall air kicked it, but in doing so, he kind of buffed off his studs and laid off Newby. The shot was trickling. He got barely any contact on it, but it looked like it was going into the bottom corner, only a couple of inches wide. Stays goalless though, as Meckham Walter wins the header from Sam's goal kick. Late challenge from Hall on Marr, and that's going to be a free kick. Niall standing up, he looks alright, but that was a hefty one. Can't be having too many of them. The Bolton Loney making his debut for the home side today. Clark goes forward with it. Again, cleared away by Meckham Walter, but Marr gets there first and finds Jeff King. Jeff King does well to control it, finds Cam King, comes back out to Niall Marr. Marr just taking a bit too much time on the ball there. Scott Duxbury forced him into a bit of a blind alley, and he's put it out for the Chorley throw. David Duxbury the throw. Bingham Williams will get the header clear for Town, and Jeff King heads it down to Marr. He's going to look for again up the long ball, headed away by Kay. Touchdown by Alex Newby into Duxbury. His ball cannons off Josh Staunton and out for Chorley. So maybe Town not quite as dominant in this second 10 minutes as we were in the first. The Chorley's throw goes straight to Elliot Newby, splits with the right hand flank of Challoner, gives it back to Newby and back to Challoner, into the box now for Chorley. Just all the way back out to Duxbury. Well held up though there by Jeff King, who comes away with the ball and can counter now. Jeff King does well, finds Devante Rodney, who again got Duxbury. Clearly found him. It's a great ball from Rodney into Jack Redshaw in the 6-yard box. Oh, good save, Matt Irwin. What a ball from the back here, Rodney, to take out the entire Chorley defence. He was fouled in the build-up by Scott Duxbury. The ref played advantage. Devante stayed on his feet and he played through Jack Bradshaw, who was one-on-one on the left-hand side. The angle was quite tight, but Matt Irwin had to get down quickly. And again, there's been opportunities for Town with inside the first 20 minutes, and we have a corner on the right-hand side. Redshaw's over it. Going to come in, cleared by T. Headed down by Cooper. It's a loose header though. And Chorley look to counter here. They might be a 3-on-2 with Alex Newby on the right hand side. Gives it to his brother Elliot, who was ahead of him, and Elliot tried to go for the 1-2 and just passed it in a completely different direction as to where Alex was, and it falls out for a Town goal kick. But again, really positive sign. Anytime Devante Rodney's been given a mince this first half so far, he's done something really positive. Dover 1-0 up at Aldershot, as well as visitors to the Shea on Tuesday, getting ahead of me son. Johnson's goal kick headed back towards the Town back line by Meppen Walters. Clark got the header there though, and Cameron King flick on only on side. Anthony Kay, good strength from Charlie Cooper in midfield, just going into the back of Elliot Newby, forcing Chorley to play back for their defence. They find Alex Newby though on the right hand side, gives it to Challoner, the right back. Clark gets it clear though, again back as far as Alex Newby, over the top looking for Duxbury. But again, Jeff King gets there first and he's just happy enough to see it out for the Town throw. Down the line from Jeff King into the feet of Jack Bradshaw, but Anthony Kay motion back, just got a big boot all the way back to his keeper. He's going to try and chip it down the left hand side where Meppen Water is. Into Elliot Newby, who's got space, and he finds Challoner. Comes into the box to Chorley right back, plays it back up to his winger. He's further wide, the ball is in. Alex Newby to get a footing up to the back post. Jeff King just happy enough to get a touch on it and put it out for the corner. Can't quite tell from this angle he's going to take the Chorley corner on the right left hand side. It comes in, headed away by Clark. Up again and by Cottrell, but Cam King sliced it, he went behind himself. Clark just one hand just to force Chorley back out. We still have men forward over here to the Magpies. And the well inside Town's half, and Meppen Water takes it past Jeff King. He goes to the early cross. Clark clears as far as Cottrell, looking for it over the top. To Hall, he was always on the stretch goal. He could get a touch on it, never enough to divert it goalwards. Town will have a goal kick. Sam Johnson then with his goal kick. Again, Meppen Walter up in the air, wins it once more. Niall Marsh looks to get it clear, but Meppen Water again wins the second header. Then Clark, Cottrell, but still a little bit ahead. Tennis Duxbury tried to head it back to Meppen Water, just nothing on it, not enough on it, and it's gone out for a Town throw. Just on the edge of the centre circle here with Jeff King, who will take it. About level with that, will take the throw. into the feet of Cameron King, gives it to Jeff, who goes all the way back across defence to Jerome Bingham Williams. Now lays Danny Williams off into Cameron King, who's put out for the throw by Challoner. Williams is throws into the feet of Jack Renshaw, who's got space here, and he's just going to drive and lay off Niall Marr. Switch flanks again to Jeff King. Jeff King went for an early cross from deep. Well played by Irwin. Just don't think it ever really looked like it was the head and storm to all really easy with the men in the box. Chorley goes for a long ball forward once more. We find Connor Hall down to Alex Newby. Now back with Cottrell. Into Newby again. Lays off to Duxbury. Just on the edge of the box here for Chorley. Chorley and Duxbury's ball in was dealt with by Staunton and then by Jeff King, and it's out for another corner to the home side. Certainly not as one-sided as it was in the opening 10 minutes. You might in fact go as far as say Chorley probably had the best of the recent spell. As the ball comes in and headed away by Danny Williams, Naughty chests it down on the edge of the box, lays it back up to Duxbury. Jeff King though tackles Alex Newby, and it comes off Newby's boot for a Town throw. Darn it, 1-0 up at Bromley. As well as a throw-in. Comes down the line, headed by Meppenwater, and again Chorley looks to get clear. Foot on it in midfield from Cottrell to Northey. Now Elliot Newby under pressure from Staunton. Laid back off to Alex Newby. Now Northey. Cooper's putting him under. So Elliot Newby has space to drive on the edge of the box, and he's space here for Alex Newby if he wants it. He's hit the bar. He's hit the bar from the edge of the box. And it's bounced out for Town, the Chorley throw. It's to take quickly, and again, back on the edge of the box here, Cottrell plays it in to Elliot Newby, back out to Alex Newby, and it has slightly come off. Well, it has not slightly, it has come off Elliot Newby's arm there, and he controlled that. Just bounced off his chest onto his arm, and in those situations, so you can't get an advantage from the ball touching your arm at all. So it's going to be a free kick to Town, hopefully relieve a little bit of pressure. Johnson brought forward, the header won by Kay. And Norte will look to put a foot on it, does so, but Bingham Williams intercepts that ball, and Cam King has played it over the top here to Jack Redshaw, who's in the box. Redshaw looking to gain himself a bit of space to shoot. Now with Jeff King still inside the box for Town, trying to take it around. Cottrell across the face of goal. Meppenwater able to put it out for the corner. Redshaw will take it on the right hand side. Town hitting straight back there from Chorley, hitting the woodwork. Here we are, ball in from Redshaw. Up in the air by T. Bingham Williams, edge of the box. Meppenwater there, was able to get to it first and challenge for it with Marr. I thought Meppenwater had fouled Marr, but the ref saw it the other way around and has given Chorley a free kick. Long ball forward from Irwin. Headed by Staunton. Back out for the Chorley throw just inside town half. Duxbury. Headed away by Marr, but again one on the edge of the box by Cottrell. Town needs to clear the lines here. Back out to Elliot Newby, lays it off to Duxbury. First header doesn't beat the first man though, which is Staunton, and now Devante Rodney. He's going to look to drive forward with it. He gets past Northey. Doesn't quite get past Tegro. But Chorley win it back with Cottrell. Challoner. Again, long crossfield ball looking for Duxbury. It's over his head though. And out for a town throw. Taken to Nathan Clark. Bingham Williams. Spreads left to Danny Williams. And now launches it down the channel. Jack Redshaw just looks to put Andy Teague under pressure. And Staunton almost won it back for town. Right on the edge of the box, but Teague able just to dummy it past him and send the ball long upfield out for a throw. Now with Jerome Bingham Williams on the left hand side. Thrown forward up in the air by Rodney. Headed out again by Kay. Only as far as Clark, who's going to send it up in the air again, headed away by Teague. Just really able to string more than a pass or two together at the minute. Bingham Williams puts it out for a throw into Chorley. Taken by Challoner. And flicked down by Connor Hall, looking for the onrushing Elliot Newby. Put out for the throw, it's Chorley take quick. Challoner again, the ball is going to toss the ball straight back in, but Sam Johnson able to claim it quite easily. Rolled out to Jeff King. Into the feet of Jack Redshaw. Back to Jeff King. Look to Josh Staunton on the overlap, intercepted by Duxbury. Now with Northey. Cottrell. Back to Northey. Good challenge all from Charlie Cooper to win it back to town. And Cooper's going to launch it long. Header won by Kay. And Rodney, Metalwater just can't keep it in. Devante Rodney putting him under pressure. Jeff King takes the throwing shot to Cam King. Now back to Jeff. Marr. Clark and now with Bingham Williams. Into the feet of Jack Redshaw. Lays off Cameron King. Now Danny Williams on the left hand side. Redshaw wanted it. Couldn't get it past Challoner though. Town will have though another throw in out here on the left, which Williams takes again quickly into Redshaw. He's able to take it past T. No, Jack Redshaw edge of the D. Still cuts in. Still Redshaw into the box, lays it off to Danny Williams, who shoots, saved by Irwin and cleared by Mecklenwalter. Can Town make this pressure pay off here? Now with Jeff King. Fouled by Scott Duxbury. King took it round him. Town will have a free kick. Crossing position this. Short though into Jeff King. Now King will cross. Headed away by Kay. Elliot Newby passes it into Hall. Now again Duxbury. Poor touch from Alex Newby though. Chorley looks to play it forward quickly and Nathan Clark can just launch it back upfield and out for a throw-in. Thrown in from Duxbury, Metal Malta. Headed down by Hallington Northey. Challoner on the right. Elliot Newby. Alex Newby. Still with now Challoner again. This is wrong, right on the right hand side of the box. Challoner. Pass back to Metal Malta. Down now into Newby. And Challoner's going to try to get there back. And certainly slid in there. Thought he might have fouled Clark. As the ball bounced around a couple of lime shirts and a couple of black shirts, and it's just going to fall out for a Town goal kick. Another goal in one of the games in the conference. Barrow 1-0 up against Boreham Wood. So Town can overtake Boreham Wood today with 3 points here. Sam Johnson, goal kick. Metal Walters won everything in the air today. To be fair, he's beaten Jeff King there again. It's going to go out for a... Apparently it's come off, Jeff, and Charlie's going to have a throw. Which Duxbury will take. 1-2 between Duxbury and Coxall. Cooper puts him under, puts it back out for another. Chorley going on the left hand side in a very, very similar position. This time they're up down the line for Hall. Margaret up, won the header. As far as Duxbury, now Coxall again, good putting from Charlie Cooper, and he's found Devante Rodney. Lays off Jeff King. Town look to go central, miscommunication there between Staunton and Cameron King. But that's a really bad ball from Anthony Case, who's giving it straight to Cameron King. Lays it, runs it into the box. Tries to lay Redshaw off, and he didn't tell him. So Chorley got away with that there. It looked like Cameron was shaping to shoot, and I don't think there was a communication between Cameron and Redshaw. Because Redshaw was pulling out and leaving it, and Cam was passing it in, but Town come forward again on the left hand side. Danny Williams into Cooper, back to Williams. Just gonna run away from his defender and bring it back central to Clark. He spreads it down the right hand side for Jeff King. Good ball from Jeff King, finds Jack Redshaw on the edge of the box. Jack goes back out wide to Jeff King, who chips it in, cleared by Kay. Out for another Town throw, which Marr takes to Cameron King. Back to Cooper. Now Nathan Clark. Back again to Charlie Cooper. Cooper's going to look for the long ball over the top. And it's forced Anthony Kay to slide in and put it out for the throw. Jack Redshaw was over his shoulder. In from Jeff King to Cam King. 2 men on him here, Cameron. Chooses to go back central to Charlie Cooper. Who goes all the way back to Nathan Clark. Every single man inside the Chorley half. Devante Rodney has come very deep and he's now on the ball, and there's almost every other Shea man ahead of him. Rodney spreads it left to Bingham Williams, who's got space. Back to Rodney. Good ball from Devante Rodney, finds Niall Marr. He's going to look to launch that in. I think Staunton was the intended target, but it's cleared by Kay. And now Chorley look to counter here with Elliot Newby. Lays it off to Hall. Across the face of goal. No one able to latch onto it though. It's going to be a goal kick for Town. Sam John, there's going to be a bit of a delay here because Elliot Newby's shin pad has fallen out. That's a new one. They're playing some. Is his socks? Is his socks like falling to pieces? He's gaffer taping. Yeah, I think his socks has been somewhat destroyed, and Newby is now wearing gaffer tape. Oh, he has pulled his back half up, but I think I'm not sure what's happened. Something to do with his shin pad. Anyway, it's Town have the ball with Cam King. Jack Redshaw now. Gonna look for driver Andy Teague. Finds Rodney. Edge of the box. Shoots quickly. It's hit the post. It's hit the post. It just, I think Irwin got a touch to it. Devante Rodney snapshot from the edge of the box. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. Really, really good strike from Devante. And to be fair to the Chorley keeper, who was at full stretch to divert it onto the post. His goal kick is all the way through to Sam Johnson. Long ball forward from Sam Johnson. Cooper wins in midfield, lays it off to Williams. Back to Charlie Cooper. Danny Williams again. Now Jerome Bingham Williams. Back to Danny. Then back to Jerome Bingham Williams. Now into Devante Rodney, who again's been able to turn Teague and has laid it off to Williams on the overlap. Tried to slide it into the box. Metamota just got there ahead of Redshaw. And Chorley again looked to break quickly. With Elliot Newby now into Alex Newby. Back out to Elliot Newby. Cottrell spreads it again to the right hand side to Newby. That's a shocking cross. From inside the box, it's almost like he was aiming for someone at the corner flag, which is high and far too powerful. And we'll have that all day long. Sam will take the goal kick. Three minutes or so of normal time left to play in the first half at Victory Park. Still Town 0, Chorley 0. Here in Lancashire. Johnson's goal kick. The falls to Cottrell, who can put a foot on it and spreads it to the right hand side where Challoner is. Back to Andy Teague. Again back up to Challoner. Cottrell tried to play it over the top down the right hand side. No one there. The Town will have a throw in. Another goal in the National League. Bromley equalising at home to Barnet. 1-1 down there. Thrown by Bingham Williams. Again, headed won by a couple of Chorley men, but Cooper is the man who's able to swing a leg at it. A clear loose touch from Meppen Walter, and he's gone into Cameron King. Gone into Cameron King's chest. That's a shock. How's the ref not given anything? He stopped the game and brought a... That's very, very late from the promoter. He's cleared the ball, but he's left his foot standing. And he's still got the momentum he's carrying. He's kicked him. And he's just kicked Cameron King right in the chest, and Cameron looks hurt. That's not good. Town will have a foul. Oh, I hope he will. I don't know what's going to happen. Cam's up on his feet now. But that was hefty. I wouldn't have liked to have been on the other side of that. Not particularly malicious, but certainly was a strong foot from Courtney Walters. Sam's on, just not particularly sure. Just really not quite sure what's going on here between the ref and at least make a decision. It looks like Chorley are just going to play from midfield. Back to Metton Walters and now back to the goalkeeper, Matt Irwin. Finished forward by Nathan Parkin out for a throw. Left hand side, Danny Williams. Headed down by Challoner, going to look for the ball over the top. Clark gets there first, so 2 minutes by the time here in the first half of Victory Park. Flicked on by Hall. Chorley, yeah, that's a late loose challenge there from Cooper, I think, and Chorley will have a free kick right on the edge of the right hand side of the box here. In from. So Chorley might have a late chance to nick a goal before half time here. I think Cottrell's one of their men over it. I think the other is Alex Newby. I assume Metton Walters will be the target. He's lurking at the back post. Driven in. Went for the goal, straight into the side netting, though the angle would have been very, very tight, and that's the first half. Back here, underway. At Victory Park, Chorley passed it back to Anthony Kane, just booted it straight out for the throw into the Talis Mar takes down the right hand side again, header won by Metton Walters. Cooper got there first, but it fell to Norty, who's managed to find Connor Hall. Comes out off the towel man though, and Chorley will have a throw in over on the far left hand side, as he takes to Norty, looks to play it down the line for Ducks. The rest just shoves Charlie Cooper in the back, and down will have a free kick. Sam Johnson then will take this kick. Goes long upfield, Rodney wins the first header. Just who will it fall to the midfield? It's just going to fall to a black and white shirt, cleared long by T, but again it's going to come straight back at Chorley from Niall Marr. And Metton Walters just had to make sure his touch was good there. Devante Rodney was just on him. He's done well there, the big Chorley centre half. Played it back to his keeper, who is straight out for a goal, first goal in on the right hand side, midway inside the whole half here. Jeff King's with it, Devante Rodney down the line. No real short options, can come short. Gives it back to Jeff. the return ball from Jeff King's poor though, and it's going to go up with Chorley throw. Thrown in by Duxbury, battling for it in midfield, and it drops to Kay who clears. And now in midfield, Danny Williams. That looks like it was almost a really nice idea of the cross-field ball to Rodney, but Mecklenburg read it. Strike from distance by Cooper, headed clear by Teague, who now has it back in his own box, put under pressure by Redshot. Teague's going to chip it down the field. Just out for the throw. Bingham Williams will take. Headed by Teague. Looks for Hall, but well shielded by Nathan Clark, and Mar will play it back to Sam Johnson. It's a really good kick from Sam. Devante Rodney looks doing it, finds Cooper, and now back to Rodney. Staunton in midfield. Headed though away by Challoner. And then Bingham Williams. Touchdown by Cooper. Staunton finds Williams, and now Bingham Williams looks to find Redshot over the top. And it managed to get past Teague, who misread it. Jack just not quite quick enough to get there ahead of Irwin. Who rolls it out to Meppen Walter on the left hand side. Rodney's gone in late there on Meppen Walter, and Chorley will have a free kick. Particular time to meet in Chorley. Perhaps Meppen Walters will leave it and let the goalkeeper Irwin come up to take it. A couple of inches before the centre circle over on the left hand side. Kick doesn't go particularly far though, it bounces over Northey and Staunton to let it drop to Williams. And Devante Rodney almost able to head that head of Meppen Walters, who brings it. We look to launch it back forward to Hall, but Sam Johnson got there first, and now Johnson tries to find Rodney, and he will do so. Chorley is committed then forward to that attack. Devante Rodney. Cross from deep across the floor, and Irwin will play. Good opportunity, that's to tell Chorley didn't have too many men back. But we didn't have particularly many men forward either, to be fair, and Rodney was right out on the right hand touchline. Decided to take the early cross. Staunton's won it in midfield to Townwell from the keeper's kick. And again, second header won by Josh Staunton. Cam King tackled by Elliot Newby. Jeff King wins it back. Staunton now back with Jeff King. And he's been tackled there by Cottrell. But he just overhit that, couldn't quite keep it in Cottrell. Here's Matt. Take the throw. Down the line, Cottrell heads. Flicked on by Alex Newby into the path of Naughty Northey. We've got Challoner on the right hand side overlapping. That's who he opts to use. Matt Challoner. Back to Naughty edge of the box to Chorley here, a bit of space here for Alex Newby. Charlie Cooper, good challenge from Charlie. He'll win the ball back, and he finds Cameron King, who's going to look for Devante Rodney over the top. And Rodney will latch onto it. Rodney tries to cross it early, it's just blocked by Duxbury. And back out to Jeff King, who gets the ball in. It's a poor ball though. Goes into the box, but Matt Irwin was reading it all day long. forward here from Irwin, headed by Mark. Cottrell finds Alex Newby, who goes down, no foul, and Niall Marr will come away with it. Brings it into the Chorley half, Niall Marr. That was definitely a foul there from Scott Duxbury, late on Niall Marr as the town centre half careered forward. Over the long ball in from Mark, headed back across goal by Clark. Chorley just wants to get this clear, but Danny Williams will put it back into the box. Anthony Rodney will touch it down. Oh, and the touch was just Anthony Kane was just able to take it off Devante's toe just as he brought it down in the box. Chorley still not quite able to make this ball there as Charlie Cooper wins it back in midfield. Plays it back to Binham Williams. Crossfield to Mark. Akers has faced the Jeff King on the right hand side if he wishes to run at Duxbury. He's going to bring it a bit more central and lay it back off to Cam King. Back to Jeff King, who passes into no one in particular and rolls out for a Chorley goal kick. There it is. Matt Irwin. Barnett 2-1 up at Bromley now. Hartlepool have also got their second against Stockport. As Niall Mark can put Chorley's goal kick out for the throw. Out of the stadium onto the street behind. It's all residential parking around here as well, so I'm hoping that's not smashed my car. Left hand side throw taken by Duxbury. 1-2 with Metal Motor. Back to Duxbury. And again Charles Cooper tries to win it back to town and does so. It just gave half an inch to Hall, I think, and one of the newbies that has brought him down. So Chorley will have a free kick in a really, really good crossing position here, right on the edge of the box on the right hand, left hand side. Town has to be well switched on here. We do have the big heads of Andy Keegan, Courtney Rector Walters in their arsenal. Connor Hall's a big man as well. Ball with Dick. Oh, that's rubbish. That's absolutely rubbish. Just drops behind the far post. Harmlessly out for the goal kick. We'll have them all day. Sam's goal kick is taken short to Jerome Binham Williams, who's going to go for the long ball over the top, looking for Redshaw, who's quicker than Andy Keegan, gets there and keeps it in. Redshaw looks the back post of Anthony Rodney. Oh, it was just behind him. It was just behind him. Anthony Rodney is able to keep it in though. Takes it past what? Across the face of goal. Metal Walter got a foot in there. Jeff King wins it back to town. Bounces off Rodney. And Chorley can clear the up for the long ball for Hall. Sam Johnson happy enough just to claim that and put it out for the throw in on the halfway line. Taken by Challoner into Cottrell. Kay looks to chip it over the top. Binham Williams backs himself to use his strength against Connor Hall rather than to put a foot on it, and it's a good decision. Able to shield it out for a goal kick. Sam Johnson takes the goal kick. Headed behind himself by Mepper Walter. And Anthony Kay had to be on hand just to shield it away from Red Shaw as it rolled back to Irwin. Irwin throws it out to Teague. That's a really loose pass, so it's straight to Danny Williams. But again, there's just not much creativity from either side at the minute. Williams goes up, down the line, and it's put out for a throw-in, but... Again, the referee, I'm not really sure what's happening here. Do we have a throw-in or not? Did the referee do Nathan Park? Give it to Binham Williams on the halfway line. Binham Williams throws it down to Teague, but well run back in midfield by Cameron King, and Cam King rides the second challenge, lays it off to Rodney. On the edge of the box now for Town, Devante Rodney, he's got two men on him. Tries to get the ball in and find Cameron King. Cottrell got there first off. Charlie Cooper though finds Danny Williams. Chorley clear the lines, but Cooper once again finds Rodney. Can't quite keep it in, but he's able just to touch it out for the Chorley throw in right by the corner flag. Here is Chowdhury to take the throw. Down to Binham Williams. Ma. Here is on the right hand side Jeff King. Chipped into the box. Cam King's header! Carl Reid, 1-0! A great glancing header from Cameron King. And the Shaman at 1-0 ahead here at Victory Park. Cameron King with the header at the back post. And almost out of nothing. Down to 1-0 up. Really cracking cross from the right hand side. Was it Niall Marley? Right in the far corner. I think it was from Mar. But it was just an inch perfect ball. Cam rose well, had to keep his eye on it. It was coming at him at a good deal of pace. Could have been jesting actually, he's getting a congratulations from Devante Rodney. But the one thing I do know is Town the 1-0 up, Cameron King the scorer. Chorley kick off with Alex Newby laid off. Back to Metton Walter. Marwin's ahead of those, goes out for a really, really good ball in. From whichever Town man put the cross in. And Cam, great movement to deny any of the Chorley defence to get anywhere near him, and just to keep his eyes and just let it bounce off his head into the goal. Such was the pace on the cross. Chorley throwing taken by Duxbury. Again, Mar is there. Cleared again by Cooper. Out to Metton Walter on the right hand side for Chorley. Chucks it down to Duxbury. Again, Charlie Cooper and Jeff King just battling for it back, and Cooper has won it again. Now with Jeff King. It's almost again. Jeff King put under pressure there by Elliot Newby, and it cannons back off Newby into the box. And Nathan Clark had to be alert. He just had to put it out for the Chorley throw, which they take. And let Cottrell take on the half volley, hit it first time from distance. couple of inches to the left of Sam Johnson's goal. Sam dived it. I think that was more in demonstration rather than thinking he actually had anything to do. The away end bouncing to my right hand side as Methven Walter wins the first header from Sam Johnson's goal kick. Staunton, Methven Walter again, flicked on again by Norty, and Cooper can bring it down. It's a good ball from Cooper. He finds Jack Redshaw. Redshaw's going to look for Devante Rodney over the top, and Rodney will be able to keep it in. Rodney gets the cross in, headed by Methven Walter. Back out as far as Devante Rodney. He's had to come a bit deeper. Finds King, lays it back to Jeff King. Jeff King crosses into the box. Headed by Anthony Kay, brought down low edge of the box. Cameron King. Naughty just got a foot in there and was able to clear for Chorley. And they come forward with it down the left as Duxbury, who puts it straight out for a throw-in. Tries to release Connor Hall up front, but sliced it, went out for a throw. Niall Mark will take to the Football League run away, belting out of the away end. Town throw ends up with Chorley's keeper Methven Walter, and T combining to head it back to Irwin, and it's back again with Courtney Methven Walter on the left hand side. Flick on one by Connor Hall, who goes down under the challenge of Niall Mark. Nothing given though, and Clark will clear. Rodney looks to flick onto Redshaw. Kay just about got there first. Again, one in midfield by Staunton, finds Cooper to Williams. Back to Danny Williams from Staunton. Dylan Williams now. Bit of a loose ball that from Jerome. And Challoner can put it out for Chorley now. Elliot Newby gives it to his brother Alex. Back to Cottrell. Andy Keane. Jake Cottrell on the edge of the box. Looks to chip it in, well up Niall Mark. And Cam King is just going to run it forward, lays it off to Jeff King on the right hand side. Jeff King into the Chorley half. Well recovered by Scott Duxbury. Just puts it out for a throw. Dagenham and Redbridge 1-0 up against Notts County here. So as in their game down in London, so as things stand, does that mean the shame in a fifth? If results stay as they are, Townsville is cleared by Duxbury. Nathan Clark's header goes as far as Norty, who could head it to Elliot Newby. Challoner, now Alex Newby, but again well done. Danny Williams wins the ball back to Town. Looks for Clark, who he finds. Clark's low ball is headed back into the path of Danny Williams, who wins Town a throw in. A couple of Town fans just sat behind me and just over and saying Clark is having a good game, and I cannot disagree with that. But Jack Redshaw has the ball down by the corner flag. Lays it back off to Danny Williams. Now with to Cameron King. Can he find space and edge of the box to shoot? Lays it back off to Redshaw. Right on the left hand side of the box. Williams. Cross headed away by Challoner. Falls to Northey and Chorley looks to counter here. There's Cottrell. They give it to Alex Newby. A good big challenge again. Charlie Cooper's been everywhere today. Won it back to Town though. Dylan Williams looked for Redshaw, just went all the way through to Irwin. Methven Walter for Chorley. Kay. Over the top to Cheek, who's on the right hand side of the Chorley back three today. Bournemouth have equalised that in their game against Barrow. That's a strong challenge. Andy Keith sliding in on Josh Staunton. The rest not giving anything, but Town will have a free kick a throw in on the left hand side. Bingham Williams will take, headed by Challoner, across, finds Cameron Kingross, who spreads it across to the right hand side of Jetting, who's going to shoot from a mile out. Why has he done that? It's over the top of the stand and out on the ground, and it's the big stand here at Chorley also. It's a good feat from Jeff to be able to get the height to play the stand, but not really. He could have stuck 3 goals on top of each other and it wasn't on him. He's still looking for his first goal for the club, Jeff, and you see that sometimes. I think he plays with his heart on his sleeve, and sometimes he wants to get that first goal a little bit too much. As Charlie Cooper wins the header from the goal kick forward, Mepham Walter puts a foot on it, launches it down the line, out for a town throw. Just on the edge of our own box, it's territory game for the Magpies, I guess. But they've not really been able to offer very much other than these long balls forward out of defence. Jeffkins has it for Town, plays it to Marr, who's a really good ball from Marr to find Cameron King, who's now found Devante Rodney, who almost took it past Andy Teague. Big sliding challenge from the big man at the back for Chorley, and he's able to divert it out for the corner kick. Redshaw will take. Chris Holroyd looks like he's ready for Chorley, so to Josh O'Keefe, but I think Redshaw will take the serve. Will take the corner first. Cam King is a short option, should he use him. Ball in from Redshaw. Bingham Williams was the target, just headed away by Cottrell as he looks to release Duxbury. Connor Hall falls over, and Jeskin able to beat Naughty with it in the air, so Town win it back. Long ball forward from Clark, just gathered by Kay. Now Challoner on the right hand side. Good challenge from Bingham Williams there to deny Alex Newby any more progress. So Sam and Challoner crossed from deep as the ball dropped back to him. Sam Johnson strong there, watched it all day under the challenges of 2 Chorley men, and claims the ball for his centres. Sam looks for it long again. It's going to be over everyone, and it's going to go out low for a throw-in right down by the corner flag on the left hand side. Two changes for Chorley, number 6 Courtney Mepham Waters is being replaced by Josh O'Keefe, so it's a defender for the more attacking player here. Josh O'Keefe in midfielder. And Connor Hall is going to be replaced by Chris Holroyd. Not done particularly much in his debut. The new signing here, Hall. Chris Holroyd, vastly experienced striker at this level at Wrexham last season. Surprising children to take Mepham Water off again. He's impressing me, isn't he? He wins almost every single aerial battle he has. I'm quite glad to see him leave the pitch, because Holroyd immediately looks to perform with it. So Jordan slid out for throwing on the halfway line. Challoner will take it. Clicked on by O'Keefe into Alex Newby. Town just holding up a bit. They look to play it down the left hand side for Alex Newby. Bingham Williams can clear and find Devante Rodney. Good feet from Rodney. Looks to find Redshaw, but Kay just got there first. Headed now by Bingham Williams. Into O'Keefe. Well up from Cooper. Drops to O'Keefe again though. And now Cam King can clear and looks to find Redshaw, who is looking to release quickly. But again, Kay just got there first, and now Chorley have a throw in on the right hand side, which he takes to Holroyd, who's in acres of space. Challoner inside the final third just now. O'Keefe into Newby, laid Challoner off. Sam Johnson just about seats it in. No, he doesn't. Chorley have a cross. Every soundman bar in Redshaw back here to defend. Just under 20 minutes so left to go. Town 1-0 up through a Cam King header. And the ball is flicked on across the face of goal by O'Keefe to the back post. But I think Teague headed off target. Town will have a goal kick. Here is Sam Johnson to take the goal, but not much of a rush here, Sam. Johnson goes long, headed flicked down by Jeff King. It's going to be Anthony Kay. Takes his time, and he's so challenging into a bit of trouble there. Danny Williams has won it back off the Chorley right back. Charlie Cooper going to shoot from distance. It's going to bounce slightly awkwardly from that Irwin, but not enough pace on the ball really for Charlie's shot to cause the Chorley keeper any trouble. Chorley come out of it down the right hand side, Duxbury. Again, Cooper clears, and almost from Jack Redshaw's touch there, he almost tried to control it with his feet where maybe he had a little bit more time and space than he thought he did. Coxwell now for Chorley. Back to Kay. Plays it all the way back to Irwin. Chip forward into O'Keefe. But again, it's a poor header from O'Keefe, and he's going to let Jack Bradshaw have it. Williams going to try to play it down the line to Devante Rodney, but just a bit too much on it. And it's going to be out for another Chorley goal kick. There's lots of goals in the National League. Barnet 2-1 up at Bromley. That we've not mentioned. Chesterfield are 1-0 up against Fylde still. Maiden are 2 against Eastleigh still. Barnet, again, as I said, regained the lead. Boreham Wood. Yeah, Barrow is still 1-1. And Notts County still down at Dagenham. Burley goal kick straight out for a throw on the right hand side. Down from Niall Mark. Heading straight back out by Kay. I just feel like the way the game slowed down in the past couple of minutes, he's almost suiting Town a little bit better. Just suiting Town a little bit better. He's Chorley wanting the ball to be cannoning and to have a lucky drop. That looks like their best chance at the minute. As Jeff King lofts it forward to Town. Up into the air by Anthony Kay. And it lands out of play on the right hand side for a Town goal, right on about level with the edge of the Chorley box. Just the quality of Devante and Jack and Carmen in the front three. And Cam King was the man who Jeff King looked for with the throw. But again, Chorley clear over his father's Finn and Williams, who goes back to Johnson. His long ball forward headed by Duxbury into Holroyd. Holroyd held up by Cooper. And Chorley will have a throw. Is that another booking for Jeff? Or Cooper? The Town has been booked for I'm not sure if it's a charge for smacking the ball out of Chris Holroyd's hands as you're about to take the throw. Chorley get the cross in from very, very deep, and Danny Williams can head clear, and Devante Rodney's won it back though for Town. Not there, Devante, get it clear. Yes, he does. Good feet. I almost thought he took a risk there in trying to run it across the front post. That's an awful challenge. Awful challenge from Anthony Kay. From behind on Cameron King. He should be booked for that. On the halfway line, it was always behind Cameron. He slid in for him, he just slid in on him. Really late in with a lot of force. His studs were up wide, so I don't think it'll... He got away with that? Looks like he's not booked him. Which I find an odd decision.
Substitution for Halifax is number 23, Jack Redshaw. Is number 7, Jimmy Allen.
And Town are going to make their first change of the game as we enter the final 12 minutes here at Victory Park before we take the free kick. And it's Jack Redshaw who has been his usual lively self up front this morning. Since this afternoon, causing the Chorley defence all sorts of problems. And Jamie Allen will be the man to replace him, obviously on the score sheet last weekend, coming off the bench. Let's hope for another today off Jamie. Ma will take this free kick. Look for Clark. Just going to roll over everyone though. Into the bottom left hand corner, out for the Chorley goal kick. Which will take time, doesn't it? We need to be winning these balls in this field here. Failed of equalising against Chesterfield. Irwin flicks the kicks it, but it's going to be flicked on by O'Keefe. Camping won the second header, but it went behind him into the path of Alex Newby. Well retrieved though by Danny Williams. And Dylan Williams cleared. As far as Cottrell, now Challoner, who just plays it off the leg of Danny Williams and wins inside a throw, which will take to Chris Holroyd. Now back to Elliot Newby. Cottrell. Kay. Newby. Back to Challoner, he's going to play the 1-2 with Elliot Newby. Back out wide to Challoner. High ball into the box. Headed by O'Keefe up into the air and cleared now by Jeff King. And Duxbury almost misread the bounce there. Devante Rodney just not quite as quick to it as Anthony Kay. Aye. No, Samuel, as I said behind me, I will echo that completely. Right, make sure it's fully clean, Sam. Pick it up, give it a wipe down. Now kick it long into the corner, cleared by Keeg onto the feet of Norty. Duxbury's going to look over the top for Holroyd. Nathan Clark got there with the header. Danny Williams though, not able to get there ahead of Elliot Newby, but Staunton now again with Challoner on the right hand side. Elliot Newby splits it into the path of his brother Alex Newby. Alex Newby, and he's run it out for the goal kick. Here he has. He wanted the corner, definitely came off Alex Newby. And he shouldn't be ages left to play here. By Mike. No. 30. We're into the final minute now. 1-2-6-3. The crowd here today at Victory Park. We don't normally earn the travelling chairman, but I wagered a good couple of hundred. Yes, that's it. Full time. Crowd win 1-0 here at Victory Park. It's now 6 unbeaten for the Shaman in all competitions. Cam King scoring the Shaman's 50th goal of the season, the 50th of the Pete Wild reign.